I can't hear y'all. Hey, I think we muted, man.
It's us.
Now we're good.
There we go.
There we go. This is the Link Up
Good now.
Podcast presents Sunday Dinner. I'm Rob Vill. I got Syndrome True Show and Trail 90p with me. We've had trouble maintaining a consistent schedule with the Link Up Podcast because there are four of us and we all have our own full-time jobs, our own lives, so to speak. So what we did is we created a spinoff called Sunday Dinner, where we're going to try to be consistent every Sunday night, right around dinner time, hence the name. And you'll get some combination of us four, whether it's three of us, whether it's all four of us, whether it's two of us, but it'll be some combination. So tonight's, I guess you could say, our pilot episode of Sunday Dinner. Since it's been a while since we've done an episode, we will be covering a wide range of things, and maybe Indy will be able to jump in. He has the link. He's had technical difficulties with his light today.
Yeah.
He just recently moved. His light broke. So
We'll see if he pops in.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, but hey, go hop in your car, motherfucker. Put the visor down, lift it up, get the little visor light going, and jump in.
So he can go to the bathroom. Like we've had Bug on the pod before in the bathroom. Right?
Yeah. He was. Yeah, Bug was definitely shit during the episode. Yeah, he definitely. But
Indy, you know,
how's everything been with you, Sir Rome?
Everything been cool, man. Just been working.
Working.
You know what I'm saying? The job, and we got the project coming out, dropping next weekend.
Oh,
yeah, we got the extended weekend. It should be.
And you know what? I got into a little bit. You sent it to me last week when I was in Vegas.
Right.
I downloaded it and got on a plane. Go to listen to it, and I had no iPhone earphones whatsoever. The ones I had were for my my other phone, which is an Android.
Right.
So
for the other one,
so the plug-in
don't have no jack now.
Exactly. So the plug-in was it was a USB-C plug-in anyway.
Right.
So I'm over here like looking at the wrong phone.
Like, what am I gonna?
Yeah. So I got a bunch of shit downloaded on Netflix on both phones, but couldn't do what I wanted to do. I wanted to listen to the album, and I wanted to watch the shit that I downloaded on Netflix on my iPhone.
Right.
So I was watching a bunch of fucking shit that I already watched before on Netflix on the Android, and then I read a bunch. I finished a book and shit like that.
That's what's up, though. Shout out to reading.
Yeah. Shout out to reading. A lot of people don't know what that is anymore.
Some guys, some people don't do that. You know, shout out to reading.
What's been up with you, Trail?
Working. Same old. I got a chance to listen to the album.
Okay, what did you think?
I can't say too much because if I say too much, I'm gonna be broke down the whole album.
Oh yeah. I just asked him what he thought. I'm surprised he didn't pull out his notebook and start.
Yeah, because
going through pages.
Bag. Yeah.
No, I left it over there, man. I left the notebook. But hey, hats off to Rome, man. Y'all gonna love it. That's all I can say.
Hey, Rome is
a genius.
As much as he's not a new artist out here, he's still kind of a new artist. He's kind of introducing himself to the new fans out here and reintroducing himself to people that kind of forgot about him. So,
right.
And that's a big problem with artists out here or rappers or whatever. I I kind of overstepped that line. Like there's not very many artists out here, so I shouldn't refer to them all as artists. But some of these rappy ass rappers. Anyway, but you're very underrated.
I appreciate
and a lot of people, hopefully with this project, a lot of people will find out about you. Will discover your music and maybe go back and look at some of your past body of work.
Vill, I'm gonna say this.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say this real quick. He's not like underrated, he's underheard. And we're gonna make that a thing because, like, you know, we've been listening to him for quite a while. We already know what he's capable of, but a lot of people have not heard about him. As soon as anybody hears him, anytime I see somebody hear his music for the first time, they on board. So it's not underrated, it's underheard.
You know, that's a good way of putting it. There's a good way. You know what?
So
Just for that, you get some air horns.
you get some air horns.
You get some air.
Give me that.
You get the Joe Budden air horns.
Real quick, y'all, I just want to give a tremendous shout out to my man's Just One, man.
Oh yeah,
that shit is incredible.
Shout to Jess.
Shout out to Jess, man, because the production on there, you know, I literally found a pack of beats that he had left on SoundClick, you know what I'm saying, and just formed the whole album around it. I was feeling all the production to the point where it was able to inspire me to do something that, you know, I hadn't done before. So shout out to Jess, man. That's my guy. And hopefully everybody like it, man.
You want to explain to how the name came about?
So that was the name of the beat pack that he had online. It's called Extended Weekend. And so when I started writing it, just the vibes that was giving me was, you know, somebody who may be on vacation, or, you know what I'm saying, you took off work for an extended period of time, you know what I'm saying, and you out having a good ass time, you drinking, and you probably drinking more than you should.
Drinking, fucking bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You have a good ass time. So the EP kind of carries you through the various stages of drinking, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that was kind of dope. So going with that, is that a planned theme, or did it just happen like that as you was listening to the beats and writing?
Well, so no, I didn't go into it with you know what I'm saying, the plan. This is how I'm gonna write it. It was kind of it kind of just happened. That was the inspiration of it, and I was able to carry it throughout the project, though. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point of, you know what I'm saying, the song I did, I got a feature with King Illy. Once again, Sunday service. You know what I'm saying? I was even able to carry it to that. You know,
okay.
So it was. I had a really good time working on it, man, and hopefully people like it, man.
How long has this been in the making?
Good question.
So it's probably been recorded. It might be like 6 months that everything's been recorded.
Damn, you've been sitting on it that long?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been sitting on it for a minute. I actually put the album on hold. I probably was like 3 or 4 songs into the album that I was trying to work with, and I found these beats and I was like, this is what I'm gonna work on. Because it inspired me so much. Like I was like, I gotta put this aside to work on this, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's probably been recorded. It probably took me about like maybe like 2.5, 3 months to write and finally get it all recorded. You know what I'm saying? It really didn't take that long. It's only, you know what I'm saying, 8, 9 songs.
That's a lot nowadays.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, it didn't take me that long. I was like really focused on it. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, it's easy to write to a Jess beat. That boy, he really tell the story in the song. All you got to do is write your part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude is a sample genius.
We
big ups, Jess.
Yeah, I'm liking how we're ready to unleash a whole flurry of projects. We've been creating here at Vill and Radio. We've been creating the whole pandemic, quarantine, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We have Syndrome's about to drop this shit. Syndrome and Indy are working on a Vill and Radio project. Omob's about done with a Vill and Radio project. Critical is dropping his album 11 in a couple weeks. Bug's album's about to drop. Bug and Critical are working on a project called Cocaine Cobain.
Yes.
That
I made it, y'all.
That we're roughly about halfway through. We have me and Critical have a new artist. Her name is Seven. We're developing her, and her EP is about done.
Okay.
So we're gonna start shooting flicks for that soon. Let's see. Jay Ortiz got a Vill and Radio project about to come down the pipeline. Ill Brown's working on all types of shit right now. We're really setting up to just start dropping one thing after another.
That's okay. Put me in line. I'm gonna get me a Vill and Radio exclusive.
Look at you.
Look at this guy.
I gotta fucking finish my own album first. Though.
But the thing is, like, as you know me through Indy and shit like that. But I met Indy through Trell.
Right.
So I've known Trell the longest.
Yeah. So
I met Trell at a random fucking studio session in T-Dub's basement, like 2000 and fucking forever ago. 2003.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's been about 16 years now.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
And it's funny. The first time I met Indy, the statute of limitations is up on this, so I could talk about it. No, the first time I met Indy is Trell pulled up to my crib. I was staying at my aunt's house in North Hammond at the end of Columbia.
Okay.
Like where the tankers are at the end of Columbia. And Trell pulled up to sell me some weed. How weird was that? Somebody was selling me some weed.
That's pretty crazy, though.
But
a long time ago.
Yeah, so Trell pulled up to bring me the sack, and Indy's big head ass was in the passenger seat. So that's the first time I met Indy. And the rest is history.
The rest is history, as they would say.
Yep. As they would say.
Things took off as they were supposed to. You know, it probably took a little bit longer, you know what I mean? But I think we're more mature on a level where we can handle, you know, what's going on, be able to juggle and balance life and still be able to do what we enjoy, you know what I mean?
When I met Trell, I was a rapper.
I still have a song with him on.
The Trell, the day Trell met me was supposed to be like an audition type thing. And the day ended with me being signed to 90 Proof. So at that time,
Rob Vill with the bars.
At that time, it was Trell, myself, Corey Shepard, and G.I. Jane.
Yep.
That was the roster at that point, at that time. So Indy was rapping, but it was him and Rev basically.
Yep.
That's when they're in the midst of the Trife Life shit and all that. So it was a good time. It was a real good time.
That goes back. I still be talking to Flo and G.I. Jane, and you know she still due for another collab.
Oh yeah, I talked Jane. Shit, Jane was up here, supposed to have some studio time up here, but she had some family in town, and she's like, I got to reschedule because they're gonna feel some type of way if I come to the studio and not see them and shit. But yeah, it's like I've been able to maintain every relationship that I've had in the industry out here, but one. And that wasn't really worth maintaining because of how everything went down. I won't get into that here because I'm saving that for my my ear hustling radio interview.
Ooh, that's we need to talk about too.
There's not much to talk about yet.
Give us a teaser or something.
I told Keisha last week that I was about ready. So we're gonna set up a date. But I didn't want her just to interview me, so I want to do a dual one kind of. You know, we'll do mine, you know, because her shit's on Wednesdays.
Right.
So basically, what will happen? It'll be on a Wednesday. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me because I haven't talked to her about everything. We know that we're going to do the interview, but we don't know. We don't have the exact date. So basically, I'll go from the White Devils podcast to straight into hers, and I'll have her come here. So we could So we could do it here, and then I'll do a Friday Night Live with and for her interview
with Keisha.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be dope. Y'all tune in. Watch out for them.
So basically, was actually a good segue to what we wanted to number 2 on the Sunday
What's
dinner
number
list.
2 on the list? Oh,
So speaking of Friday Night Live, Villain Radio Show does an interview show called Friday Night Live. The first one,
Drum roll, please.
the first one wasn't done on a Friday night, but it featured Omab from the outfit. It was probably about 2 months ago now or so. But go to YouTube and search Villain Radio Network, and that's probably the first video that'll pop up for us.
And yo, that shit was so fire.
It's the idea between Friday Night Live is, besides the fact that it's on a Friday, is it's more of an in-depth interview than people are used to around here. So we did the one with Omab. It got great response, great reviews. Everybody loved it. And then I kind of quieted down for a minute because I didn't want to do it all the time because of the people I want to do it with. Like, I'm just not grabbing anybody and being like, yo, come sit in this chair and let's talk for 2 hours. Like, you got to have something to say. You got to be an inspiration to people, you know. Like, not any Tom, Dick, and Harry going to come jump in the seat and in the hot seat and get interviewed. So we had Omab first because Omab's he's a brother to me, one of my very close friends. And I wanted to start it off with somebody who had a story to tell. He had a story to tell.
Yes, an incredible story.
An incredible story.
That interview was classic.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
You know, he's been through a lot in his life. You know, he totally rebuilt his life and did a complete 180 after he got out of doing 10 and a half years in prison. And he is an inspiration to everybody, and he should be, myself included.
Shout out to Omar, man.
Shout out to Omar. I'm
big ups.
I think he's watching right now, so shout out to my brother.
But came back this time with the Friday Night Live
with outfit,
the whole outfit,
with the whole outfit, and see what it was supposed to be. Friday night was supposed to be an event at the Voodoo called High Society. Basically, it was going to be a performance, a little mini concert type thing. Coley was going to perform. A couple other people were going to perform. You know, we're going to have a good time. You know, we haven't had a lot of good times this year because, you know, of Corona. So, well, it didn't get canceled, but Coley chose to reschedule it because now we're under a curfew in Lake County. So basically, all these places got to close it. Well, and Gary really, you know, Gary has to close at midnight. And Mayor Prince seems pretty hell-bent on enforcing it, you know, so we didn't want no problems. We didn't want to bring no problems to the Voodoo. Shout out to Shitty and Super Pilot. But I was like, look, let's just do the video premiere and do a Villain Radio show and interview the outfit. You know, so it was Al Coleon, it was Untouchable One, and it was Omab that were going to be the three. Well, there's other members of the outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace to Grease. But there's also Chill and Rich Lee. See, and what I did without them knowing is I got a hold of Chill, I got a hold of Rich Lee, and got them on board.
Right.
Oh, shit.
I wanted to keep it as a surprise. So when I brought them all in, the cameras were going to be able to pick up the surprise on O and Cody's faces. But the reason I didn't do that, and Black's face too, my bad. But the reason I didn't do that was the simple fact that I had to have a sound check.
Okay.
And if I can't sound check without them knowing, because they're going to be sitting here.
Right.
So I was like, look, guys, I went.
He had to do it.
Yeah, I went an extra mile, and you know, I hit up Chill, and I hit up Rich Lee, and everything worked out perfectly.
Good.
Rich Lee couldn't exactly. He couldn't jump in on video. He was having technical difficulties with his internet service provider, but I was able to patch him in through the Bluetooth on the Roadcaster. So he was able to be on the phone and be a part of the interview, which was real fucking good. And inadvertently, you know, usually interview is going to go hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, I mean, when we start the show, I'm going into it with no
cap.
No cap at all. Like, it's going to go as long as the conversation lets it go.
Right.
But tell me why that this show ran for 2 hours and 19 minutes.
It's dope. Y'all got a lot of history, though.
A lot to talk about.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So, but it was a good show. We talked about a lot. We heard a lot of background to shit that we didn't know about before and shit like that. If you were fans of the outfit and for the last 20 years,
Right.
but it was a very 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 good interview. It was entertaining. It was heartfelt.
Mhm.
It was riveting. It was everything you want an interview to be. So we're gonna continue on with that. And this Friday coming up on the 27th, we'll be doing this will be a dual presentation from Villain Radio and Nerd Mix. And it will be featuring Kyle Rev Miller, who's been in the industry for as long as I could remember. Yeah. A lot of people don't know Rev, and they don't know him because he's kind of transitioned to working behind the scenes mainly. But he started out rapping, and he put out him and Indy put out the successful Tri-Life fucking trilogy mixtape series. He put out a couple solo albums, and he's done shit with everybody. One of his main business partners now is Toxic. If you don't know who Toxic is, he is the producer who basically learned under Traxster and helped carry Twist of Sound after the Seawall days.
That's right.
Yeah, sure. Even with that, he was a big CCA producer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He produced all of One Life to Live, I believe, all of it.
Most of it. Because I think EG had something here.
Yeah, but him and EG basically handled all the production on One Life to Live. But he's also done shit for Cardi B. And I believe there's a couple artists, big time artists that he's done shit with. He's a platinum selling artist, very smart businessman. But next week, like I said,
back to Rev.
Rev's
Let's talk about our brother.
Rev will be here next week on November 27th, the day after Thanksgiving. So as you guys are still fat and bloated from eating leftovers, you can sit back, relax, and learn shit. Because not only is it going to be educational as to fill you in on some shit that he's been a part of and what he's done, he's also going to be dropping free game throughout. And then on that night, we will announce a second interview with him that it's kind of like a class. There'll be a fee to get into the Zoom class. Okay. But we will be breaking down and teaching you guys all types of shit. So and
you're gonna want to be a part of that. Trust me.
A week after that, on December 4th, Friday Night Live featuring the legendary D Edge. It's an interview a long time coming. We're going to talk about all types of shit. We're going to talk about from his beginning until the present day. We will go over all the exquisite shit. We will go over all the straight slamming shit that turned into the ESGN shit. And it's definitely going to be something that you're going to not want to miss. I will be getting very in depth with him, and another reason why I'm announcing these and not springing them on you guys as a surprise like I would usually do is because I want, as you know, we go live, and I'm real big on viewer interaction, like what you're watching on now, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, my Facebook, Syndrome's Facebook, the Villain Radio Facebook page. There's a comment section. So you're able to drop a comment. So we like to bring you guys in to interact. You guys drop questions for me ask the interviewees and shit like that. So you guys got a week to come up with shit you want to talk to Rev about, and you got 2 weeks to talk about get in your questions and shit that you want to know from The Edge. And also the week after that I will be in Miami, so we won't be doing a Friday Night Live on the 11th. But I'm looking to come back strong on the 18th. I don't know if it'll be live. It may be recorded, but I'm trying to lock down, and it'll happen. We just got to get the timing right. But it'll be G. Scott, Young Gerald.
That's dope.
Who is gearing to release all types of fucking material too.
Crazy.
So the Friday Night Live thing is going to be a recurring thing. It might not be consistently every Friday night, just for the simple fact that I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not going to throw anybody in the chair. So the interview has to be worth it. And there's been some interviews going around lately of people that I wanted to get in the chair, but I'll wait a little while longer because they've had recent interviews. Like Hit and Cappy have sat down with Keisha Cautious. Rick sat down with Sco Dollar. Shout out to Sco. And who's your favorite podcast? All those guys, and Dream Rich TV. Rick is actually sitting down with Keisha this week. Next week on Wednesday night. Telling me that she so yeah. So these are all people that I wanted to sit down with, but I should have flexed a little bit. Like, hold off, guys. Let me get them first. but
shout out to all them guys though, man. Yeah, Rev, The Edge. These are the kind of interviews that I think people really do want to get a chance to interact with these people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's a lot of questions that even, you know what I'm saying, somebody like I have for Rev, and I just never had the opportunity. Like I done been around them enough to know some things, but it's some questions that I want to ask Rev. It's definitely some questions I want to ask The Edge. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of shit with the Edge thing. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that a lot of people want to know about.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've been planning to do the interview together. We wanted to do there's gonna be a documentary coming. So but we want to set the record straight on some shit. Like everybody has their version of went down and shit like that. But there are very few people that were as close to everything as me and Edge. Because what a lot of people don't remember or realize is me and Gibbs went back way farther than him and all those guys.
Right.
Like me and Fred go back to the first time I met Fred Trell was he came and sold weed to me and Reap at Big Studio.
Oh yeah.
That's the first time I met Fred. It was before he was rapping or anything like that. And then we reconnected one time when after he had started rapping, and me and T-Dub went to Notamen because we were hooking up all their shit for their online radio station. So Fred came in to record while we were there, and me and this nigga were looking at each other like we know each other from somewhere. And then it finally clicked where we knew each other from. Rest in peace to Andrew the Reaper Jones.
I'm gonna jump back in 1 second. Hold on.
No problem. We got you. I could take you away. Damn, he didn't have to leave like all that. I could have removed him. This motherfucker's just like, I'm out this bitch. Shit. Okay, anyway, but
that shit is too funny.
But everybody got their side of the story.
Right.
I'm not saying anybody else's side is more true than somebody else's because everybody has their own version of the truth. But we're gonna lay ours out, so to speak.
Right.
So that Friday Night Live is gonna, like I said, it might not be a consistently every Friday night type of thing, but we're gonna do our best to make it that way. So if there's anybody that you want to hear from, anybody you think should be interviewed, go ahead and drop it in the comments, send it to us in a message.
That definitely
yeah.
So as we transition to things being buried in the past, or old beefs coming up and getting settled now, we're gonna talk about what, the Gucci and the Jeezy thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's what people have been talking about this since that night. Like Facebook has been nothing but, and it's kind of made me realize that some people ain't as smart as you might think they would be.
Well, not only that, but that motherfuckers is extra weird out here, dog. Like
weird, niggas is weird.
I can't defend no man that I don't know, like to the extent that so many of these people on the internet are defending, and this go for either Gucci or Jeezy. Like motherfuckers is falling now. You know what I'm saying? They getting ready to fist fight.
Hey, Jonesy over there blocking mad
He done
niggas.
blocked-
Yeah, Jonesy blocked at least
Jonesy
13
blocking
people.
niggas, like,
At
bruh.
least 13 people. He
But that ain't beef though. He
yeah.
ain't slapped nobody. I
No.
heard people
yeah.
like really about to get into
Yeah,
it,
like they
over
really want to get
Gucci and
gangsta off
Jeezy.
some two grown ass niggas they never
Bro,
even met.
bro.
Well, some of the people that I know that were commenting on it had actually met Jeezy through the Fred situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like the only one that really know that has ever met both these niggas is Wayne Blaze. Shout out to Wayne Blaze.
Yep.
But
Shout out to Wayne.
you know, so like a lot of people didn't. Okay, what do you want to start with it?
So let's get the obvious thing out of the way. Who do we think won the verses? Let's start there.
Jeezy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Jeezy as well. Man, the hardest thing to me though, I love Gucci Mane. Listen,
Okay.
I love Gucci Mane.
Okay.
I like him more than Jeezy. Him starting out with the round one diss against Jeezy, dog. That's some real nigga shit, though. I fuck with that type shit. I fuck with it, bruh. You gonna come out? What's crazy though is I did a song to that beat a long ass time ago, though, dog. I don't even remember how we got the instrumental, but
I'm sure quite a few people have from around here.
Oh yeah, you already know. That shit was hard though.
Yeah, it was. Here's, I've never been a Gucci fan. Like
Okay.
I've listened to his music. I've tried to listen to his music. I've tried to sit there with it, and it's just real rudimentary, especially early Gucci. You know,
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
before his transformation. You know, before his clone. Niggas are stupid. But
bruh, I
His
like
clone.
old Gucci better.
see, but when I was, hold on, 2020. Okay, now when Jeezy was first coming out,
Okay.
I was still in the streets, and that was it. Like, you know, that was what I was writing to. Now, even though I was when Gucci started popping early on, I was still in the streets, but that's not what I was writing to.
I was listening to both of them.
I've never
And Lil Wayne.
see I've never.
Okay, what
albums, Lil Wayne mixtapes.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
area are we talking about?
Okay, we just started. So who was your pick as the winner?
Yes.
We both went with Jeezy.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
So I mean, if I had to choose, like, I don't know, somebody shoot me when I go outside to work in the morning, but I would have picked I'd pick Gucci.
Okay.
Me too. I would have picked Gucci.
But that's tough, man. That's tough.
Yeah, because that's just me personally, though.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
here's the thing. It's all subjective.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all subjective, and
Yeah.
everybody is just arguing about their opinions.
Right. Like,
Is what it
because
comes
you like
down
one
to.
or the other doesn't make you a real nigga. You know?
Right. We can't sit back and act like we wasn't playing both of them.
Well,
You know what I mean?
no.
I wasn't playing Gucci at all.
I wasn't
I've
really
never-
playing Jeezy like that neither, though.
I've never
Mhm.
I've never willingly played a Gucci song. I've never hopped in the car, nigga, and been like, hold on, let me get this Gucci.
Oh no, see, that's where
I've never done it.
differ, player.
See, we going back in the days, we had CDs, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm just flipping through my CDs and I see it and be like, oh, shit, I want to hear that song. You know what I mean? I'll pop it in.
I definitely never had a
That
Gucci.
CD and going to a certain song, hitting the skip button on that.
Yeah. Okay, I had to go to the song though. Yeah.
Man.
See, and it was just, there was a lot of Southern artists that I didn't get into that a lot of other people did.
Mhm.
I wasn't a Gucci fan. I've never been a Lil Wayne fan. You know,
Really?
ever. Like, he's dope. Don't be wrong, he's dope.
No,
But-
I understand what
but
I'm saying though.
The basis of his career is he's rapping his ass off, but he's just rapping. He ain't saying shit.
Not really.
Well, that's the new Wayne. But if we go back to before the Carter, he had an album out called Lights Out.
Yeah.
And to me, that's his best album as Lil Wayne. That was Lil Wayne because he talked a lot of
real.
shit on that album.
All the trap rappers
So
that Atlanta bred, like I didn't really get into them. Like the South for me from Atlanta is T.I. and Jeezy. And well, I've been listening to Killer Mike before any of those two, but he wasn't trap rap.
No, Killer Mike. He
Yeah,
wasn't never.
he was part of the whole Dungeon Family movement, and then
Right.
and then Big Boy picked him up as his solo artist. But shout out to Killer Mike too. That's my Facebook friend. We be communicating and shit.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
That boy dope.
Shout out
That boy
uh,
dope.
me and Killer Mike started communicating back in the day when me and Josh Dagoon, rest in peace, Josh Dagoon, who was one of Gibbs' first engineers and producers. And me and Josh Dagoon, each of us had a big following on Twitter.
Mhm.
And we were always trying to orchestrate like a Gibbs Killer Mike collaboration.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even though we got that on Bandana on Palmolive with Pusha T, Killer Mike only did the hook. So it's like we didn't get the full on what me and Josh Dagoon would have wanted.
Right.
It should have got.
Oh shit! Hey, it's like Superman coming back from the dead and motherfucking in Justice League and shit.
Uh-oh, say it ain't so.
But he ain't got a black suit.
Yo,
Hey, bro, what up, boy?
goody, yo.
What up?
What do you use it for? Like,
The monitor. I got the monitor like dead in front of me.
What up, boy?
What's up, man?
shout out to Indy. Hey, I knew he was gonna jump in here because I know he's sitting here watching us and like these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And he's nitpicking, and he's over there nitpicking everything what he thinks is going wrong.
You got the game on in the background, so
Nah,
what's
that ain't
going on? What-
that ain't even it. No, I hopped on, went to overtime. But
Take your time, preacher.
Aaron Rodgers got into overtime, 31-31. They got the ball first. Their running back fumbled. The Colts recovered. All they need is a field goal to win.
Oh well,
All they need is a field goal to win.
it looked good.
Are they driving right now? Though, Taylor?
Nah, they're on their own 30 right now. That's the problem.
Get down. To kick
Can you at least turn it down?
I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm excited. Bears.
I'm excited too because the Bears are off and they're not losing.
Exactly. No. But Bears fans are Colts fans right now.
No.
Bears fans are Colts fans right now. Y'all need Green Bay to take this L.
Yeah.
Hey. Go Colts. I'm not gonna say that very often.
It's really hard to say that.
Yeah, but nah, I heard y'all talking about that bullshit that whack ass fucking Jeezy and fucking that other dude. What's his name? The dude used to have the ice cream on the side of his shit.
I know. Hey, this nigga called Gucci Man the snow cone it like he ain't got a whole ass ice cream cone tattooed on his
He
face.
definitely has that on his face.
Yeah, but
And a chain.
like no,
Yeah.
like no.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's all subjective anyway. No, like Indy was funny because when we were talking, when somebody posted online, he's like, he comes in with the most irrelevant shit on a post ever. And
Ever.
who is watching Sesame Street?
That's Coco Melon. My bad. Hold on, let me turn that down. Be right back.
I was gonna say
We're
it
gonna
ain't me this time, fellas.
we're gonna get kicked off.
Gonna get flagged on that one.
Copyright infringement like a motherfucker.
But yeah, Indy funny as hell. Joyner Lucas will wash both of their ass. Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Where are you coming from with this?
He didn't say that.
Well, what he did?
What did I say?
No.
No, he said
Yeah.
no, he said Will Smith.
Will Smith would smoke both of them in a verses.
Yeah,
Bro. Indy.
Maybe in a freestyle battle.
Did you know Nas wrote like half the hits on Big Willie style, bruh?
I don't get two shits.
I didn't know that.
Look, you know what though?
I don't.
Noriega ain't as smart as he thinks he is because I went back and looked at the credits,
And they didn't give it to him.
and yeah, like Will has help here and there, but he writes the majority of his shit.
That's what I was like.
Yeah,
Bro, are you sure though, dog?
Look on your phone. Bring up the credits.
You don't gotta.
Okay. Are we talking about Big Willie's Style, the album?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
And
talking
we're
about
giving writers credits.
Yes.
Not.
They didn't get writer's credit. His writer credit isn't on there.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man. I kind of still think old Big Willie can rap.
Oh, he can definitely rap.
Oh no,
I don't think he needed ghostwriters. He probably had assistants, but
I mean, everybody does.
Listen,
Oh my!
bro.
Hey!
look at him!
Hey, he looked like the big old nigga.
Baby shark face ass, motherfucker.
And he's out there looking like he advertising.
Catching cramps in my leg. I'm too old for this shit.
But you was moving your arms.
I know.
I know. Hey, that's for walking up and down the stairs of the new apartment.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
But anyway, let's get back to the Gucci Jeezy thing.
Oh man! All right, come on.
But I'm going to use this to segue into something else. Okay. It's subjective. No, all these verses are subjective. No matter who it is, it's all subjective. It's whoever you think versus whoever I think is going to win. You know, for the most part, you know, we all agree there.
Right.
And every time there's a versus, I haven't seen people argue like they did with this one though. Like I was saying, like Jonesy like blocked 13 people that he said he's like 13 people. Who's next? Like he was legit people.
It's because they actually have legit beef. So you know what I mean? People looking at it like they gonna pick their sides if somebody got legit beef. The closest ones on the verses that had legit beef was Brandy and Monica.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean? Everybody else is just comparison.
Well, Jeezy and Gucci had real beef too. Like
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That shit is.
But even
so
then,
what do y'all think about at the end? The
So Icy?
Yeah.
You realize how trash that song actually was?
Well, yeah, the song. Yeah,
that beat was dope.
Yeah, that song's terrible. But
that song was terrible.
It's good for the culture. It's good for the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody was sitting there talking shit about Jeezy, how he just sat there as Gucci was talking shit about like his dude that got killed. And what they expect Jeezy to do? Jump off and shoot him in the neck on fucking Instagram Live? Like what? Like you got 1.4 million people watching. What do you expect this man to do? Like really? You think he's gonna throw his whole life away because
So was he really supposed to perform with him at the end though?
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't see it, so I can't say too much about it. But
all that shit was talked about. All of it was talked about.
Well,
go in there, you know damn well. Because a week before that, Gucci said he wasn't doing no verse unless we gave him $1 million. And next thing you know, he's doing a verses.
Did he get $1 million?
That sounds like a weird ass stunt, though. That's all.
All I know is that Will Smith would have smoked them in the verses. That's it.
That's what we're gonna segue into now, because I might be the only one who have watched it, but the Fresh Prince reunion, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I watched it.
It's debuted on HBO Max.
It was on HBO Max.
Yes.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers subscribe to everything, man. Shit.
When you got Verizon, they give you everything free.
Look at him working.
I'm gonna go up
this nigga's had
Verizon not at work right now.
Stay working. Be around there though.
Yeah.
Trying to get my subscription game up too.
Fact.
But
do you need an iPhone?
Yeah. But I'll tell you what. Like, I'm a big Will Smith fan. I watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, I watch the reruns. You know, if there's nothing else to do, I'll throw it on. I'll watch them. You know, they're on streaming. But it was a very, very good reunion.
The real Viv came back.
Yes, the real Viv came
word?
back. Yeah.
Okay. So look, what did they do? Did they do? Was it it was just like a show?
It was an introspective.
Like
they all sat down in the living room. Like they had the set rebuilt and everything, and they all sat down in the living room, and it was like 2 hours of them fucking hour and a half, 2 hours of them reminiscing and telling stories and going through from the concept, from the Will Smith auditioned at Quincy Jones' birthday party.
Yep.
He had no idea what was going to happen. And from the night he auditioned, 2 weeks later, the pilot was about to be filmed.
And they had him on the set. They said he used to have to mouth.
He didn't have to. He was doing that because he was weird. Like he never acted before, so he learned everybody's lines.
Yeah, he learned everybody's lines.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Okay, so we go into the Aunt Viv thing, right?
Okay.
All right, so I didn't see it. You said you saw it, right, Viv?
Yeah.
Okay, so was it a separate interview before or after when they were doing that talking in the theater setting?
I think that was before. It was before they filmed the thing. It was the day before they filmed the special.
Okay.
So he met with her and everything, and then he brought her on to see everybody. You know, she reconnected with everybody but Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah, Carlton. Why? So he just left the whole set?
He wasn't. He left the set for that because whatever. Look, it's all like whatever. Like she's dragged Will Smith. He's kind of hasn't said anything about it, but she's dragged him through the mud throughout the years. And like the way she was talking about him, you could tell that like this bitch was kind of crazy.
Alfonso don't play that.
Yeah,
he wasn't going for it.
Like the old Aunt Viv had some mental problems, and she was going through a lot of real life shit. So that was kind of why everybody shied away from her. And even though Will kind of forgave her for all that shit, Alfonso was like, I'm not really gonna do that. You know, like I don't want to be a part of this, you know, and he was the only one who wasn't a part of it. But it was a very, as entertaining as it was and as good as it was also a very sad reunion special. Like,
Really?
Damn.
Oh yeah. Like it for real had me choked up a couple times, and not only when they started talking about James Avery, who played Uncle Phil, because he passed away in 2013.
Right.
But it's, I mean, it might be the older I get, the more nostalgic I get, and the more things make me sad easily that you wouldn't think would kind of make you sad.
We all trying to keep our eyes off of Young right now. I don't know what the fuck he doing.
Bro, I'm rocking to this old mob album.
Now I want it right now.
You can't get what doesn't exist.
It was very somber at some points, and like I just turned 40 last week.
Okay.
You know, and even before then, like I've been yearning for the 80s and 90s, like a lot lately, like very, very nostalgic lately. It's weird, like very weird, bro.
Like
Play midlife crisis.
Like bro, my playlist,
Nintendo.
like if you go into my Apple Music recently played, it's all like fucking, it's like mid to late 80s and early 90s. It's like 1984 to 1992. Just fucking like pop classics from that time. Like it's insane.
Hey, who we got there?
Oh,
hey, we got a special guest.
Yeah, we got a special guest, and this show is not appropriate for you, so I'm glad you can't understand.
Oh, Vill, hey, I got something for you, man. What you just said sparked something. I was going through my files, transferring my computer, right?
Okay.
I got an album called Repercussions.
Yes.
The whole album.
The whole album.
The whole album.
Okay.
Well, the EP, if we
EP.
want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget. It's on one streaming site. I forget which streaming platform it's on.
I think it was on Reverb Nation.
Yeah, but I think like Apple Music or something. One of those.
I don't know. I'll talk to Big B and see where he got it streaming at, because he still got the rights to it and all that.
Yeah, exactly. But it was very. How many times did you get choked up during the reunion?
I stopped watching it.
Damn.
I had to turn this shit off. I was at work and I started like, and it's already dealing with the Black Friday stuff. So I'm like mad and depressed at the same time, and that wasn't working. So I had to get rid of one or the other.
All right, well, give me a heads up. How far were you into it? before you.
I got right to where they really started going in on like who James Avery was to them, like that, and I had to get off. It was like that was you didn't understand that, like watching the show, you didn't realize that was everybody's Uncle Phil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like that was the person that growing up, my pops wasn't around, so that was the person I looked to like how a father figure was supposed to act. You know what I'm saying? So like that reminded me of my grandfather. So that's what I catered, as funny as it sounds, a lot of my interactions with other people and stuff is from what I learned from watching him do with that. To me, he was one of the best TV dads ever.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I give that same credit to my stepfather. We call him Pops, but he stepped in when he didn't have to. And mom's wasn't easy. You met my mom's before, and she just real open. You know what I mean? Like, don't fuck with moms. And he was like more of that father tone, put you in line without having to raise his voice or say anything. He put his hands on you. He didn't have to do none of that. He just let you know that I'm disappointed in you. And then it's like, oh, maybe I'll straighten out. That's how Uncle Phil was.
Yeah, he give you that look, and you knew that you fucked up.
Yep.
Nah, you knew that you knew he was finna be in for something, man. When they kept playing like the whole lead up to the reunion, they kept playing the scene when what I'm saying, Will's like, "Why my dad don't want me?" You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, I can't even watch that scene without like I don't. Your life must be completely fucked up if that scene doesn't affect you. Yeah. Like when you watch it, I don't care how hard you is in the street. Like you must be methed out, coked out, something if that does not affect you in some way.
That episode always resonated with me because my dad was around. My dad lived next door to me, nigga, and didn't really have nothing to do with me. Like his idea of like spending time with me is he leave like I'd be outside. Both my grandparents lived next door to each other, right? My mom married the guy next door, which whatever, that's weird. So fucking you would think that you'd have like 2 front yards to play in, right? So you're a kid, you got all this fucking room to play in. Hell no, my dad's mom, rest in peace, she was mean as fuck. You go on you would be surprised how many times she called the cops on her grandkids for going on her lawn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. So
you are the most African American person I've ever met in my life. Been through.
Hey. Hey, we was just talking about skin tone and the lighting and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm all black ass.
But so my dad would leave and he'd walk outside and he'd walk down the porch and down the sidewalk to the car. He'd be like, "What up, Slick?" And get in his car and drive away, nigga. So
and that's why Vill don't love these hoes.
But I got
nothing.
I had TV dads. I had Alan Thicke from Growing Pains.
That is another very underrated TV dad, yo.
I didn't watch Growing Pains.
I don't think underrated. He's probably like, I'm thinking like number 2.
I don't know because like you got honestly, I put like Uncle Jesse in them. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of them raising nothing but girls. You know what I'm saying? Over Alan Thicke.
That was tough.
Yeah, that was tough. and see, here's the thing.
Jesse wasn't a dad until like season 12.
Hey, Uncle Jesse was an integral part of those little girls' lives.
Uncle Jesse's the only one that's relevant right now because we all know what Pops is really doing in the street.
Yeah,
when he got back up on his stand-up comedy.
If you ever watch one of Bob's Saget stand-ups, or you ever watch Entourage, you know what he's really about in real.
Oh, he didn't give fuck.
But I watched a lot of sitcoms growing up. I was alone as a child a lot, so TV was an escape for me. So Growing Pains, Full House, Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Hi, Aubrey.
Say hi.
Hi.
Go lay down.
It was pure escapism, you know, because these were families that they weren't facing anything that my family was dealing with.
Right.
You know, my dad was an alcoholic. My mom was you know, addicted to drugs at different points in my life. You know, so but it was something that that I wanted. I wanted a family a family problem to be solved in 30 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were all happy after that. You know?
Seventh heaven.
Unfortunately, it was still just TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even with the closest I can put, you said Family Matters.
Yes,
that was pretty dope.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That made sense.
And that was actually.
I mean, that hit me close because I went from Steve to Stefan. Like I relate a lot to Family Matters.
And your dad was a
cop.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and then it was set in Chicago, so you know, I was like, oh, that's, you know,
okay, a little familiar. Yeah,
a little familiar. You know,
I'm gonna also vote for Dan Connor.
Yes,
Roseanne.
Yes.
Okay. You know what,
bruh?
I forgot all about that. I'm with you on that.
And he is a hell of an actor and anything. And we can't, you know, even though he's in jail now, you know, really, like Bill Cosby's the #1 dad.
Exactly.
Nah, to me it wasn't Bill Cosby, man. To me it wasn't Bill Cosby, man. Felicia Rashad being that mom to me was the staple of that household. She is what you wanted every wife to be, every mom to be, being the lawyer, him being the doctor. That was something to try to achieve, but his kids was fucked up. His kids was always doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So they were, but he was still able to handle that, you know, in a low key, you know, not being.
Yeah, he had the extra. We saw what happened with the one daughter when she went home to college. The one that married the deadbeat dude, like.
Right. Okay.
The son that never amounted to nothing.
But
he had dreams and aspirations.
But then again, just like the verses and shit like this, it's all going to be subjective. Even though we're all close in age, our TV viewing things were a little bit different.
Right.
Like, look at Indy. He got a Dragon Ball Z shirt on.
Right. Piccolo is the greatest dad ever.
I've never watched anything like that because it wasn't a part of my generation.
You only 2 years older than me.
But it's a different generation.
Facts. That 2 years is a lot. To be honest with you, who you grow up and who you was around.
Like when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came on, I was about to be a teenager. I was like 12. So like
I was 10. That shit hit me right in the face. Bow.
Like
Tommy.
Yeah.
I checked it out and I was like, wait a second. This is kind of weird. I was like, the niggas fighting and the niggas acting aren't the same niggas. Something's not right in this.
But hold on.
But hold on. Growing up doing what we do now and looking at how Hyman Saban structured that in order to get that footage, like, man, that was one of the greatest business moves ever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna let Vill get away with like he wasn't watching Voltron.
No, definitely. I love Voltron, but it was the original cartoon, which was very basic. You know,
it was too much going on. Like it was a lot going on in Power Rangers.
And so, but I came up on fucking He-Man and G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
Silverhawks.
Right.
Silverhawks, dope as fuck, you know?
Yeah. Still to the silver. I need somebody to sample that to this day. Silverhawks.
And it's funny that you say that because I was watching Silverhawks on YouTube while I was in Vegas last week.
Hey.
Yeah.
And it's still one of the coldest things. The dude laid back in the ship with the cowboy hat on and all silver from it. The thing to the theme song, to the music they played. Exactly. It was so inspired by, you know, you could tell who was inspired by that stuff by the music they're doing now. That type of sound, like that, you could tell why we're into music and some things we do now, and a lot of the stuff we used to, you know what I'm saying, watch back then, because they don't make theme songs for cartoons. We talking about Full House and Family Matters. Tell me some of the dopest theme songs you ever heard in your life Like, you know what I'm saying? It came on.
Shit, I don't even give a fuck. Sister was a dope ass intro.
I don't know about that.
I'm talking about the beat. That shit was dope.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That show was trash.
I don't care about the show. I'm talking about the song.
like if all four of us would be like, okay, what are your top 5 shows of all time, Indy or Syndrome or Trell? It's all going to probably be a very wide variety of difference. Like mine, I'll tell you right off the bat, and in no particular order, it would be Sopranos, The Wire, Breaking Bad, Cheers, and fucking The Simpsons.
Cheers
is dope. I have the Blu-ray collection.
Wrong.
I have the Blu-ray collection of Cheers.
You said Cheers.
Hey, let me borrow that though.
Because that's even though we're a couple years apart, it's a generational difference. Like I grew up fucking like I said, I was addicted to TV, especially late night. And what I would do is at like 6 o'clock at night, I would turn the TV on because it make a loud sound when you turn it on, the one in my room. And then I would turn the contrast and brightness all the way down so it looked like it was turned off. So when I went to sleep at night,
he was watching porn.
No, I was doing it to watch Letterman. Is what it was.
To be found out.
Yeah.
Look.
Yes. It was to watch Letterman. Is what it was.
Look, no lie, them late night shows was dope.
So you know, think this was in the early to mid 80s, you know, and this was like 2579. This is all you get on this TV, and when you hit that switch and you move that dial, it made all those clicking everything up, and I loved Letterman. I was like, this is awesome, and he's from Indiana, you know.
Right.
So like every night and every morning, like my dad and my grandma, my mom was in California at the time. She was working for a newspaper in California. And my dad and my grandma always had trouble waking me up, and they're wondering why. Because I'd be up all fucking night watching. Yeah. Because back then, right after Letterman, they'd replay the news. So I'd watch the news again, and then I'd go to sleep. But like your 5, like
you talk about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Trey, your 5 favorite shows are probably way different than that.
Yeah, I'm a cartoon enthusiast.
So, who 5 favorite shows? Who's next? I'll go. I know mine.
Well, we know you know you're Arrow, and Flash.
Arrow and Stephen Amell. No.
You forgot Arrow.
Wow. Am I that basic?
We know you.
Nah. Like for me, you already hit one on the head. It was Voltron, because I think Voltron. Damn, is it all gonna be animated for me?
See, like another one of my favorite shows growing up, Ultraman. So
Ultraman was my shit. Matter of fact, I like the new Ultraman. But no, for me, it's like, what do I go back and watch? All right, this is gonna sound weird, but
no, it ain't.
Nothing you say sounds weird to us, bro.
Voltron, One Tree Hill.
Okay.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Which one?
Underrated. That's underrated.
The old one, right?
Yeah.
The Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay. Okay.
That joint. Not all the fucking rehashes and shit they tried to do. You know what I'm saying? Supernatural.
Okay.
And no, Arrow is not on my list at all. So forget y'all. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, okay.
Run! Dinosaurs! Not the mama.
I like how you threw One Tree Hill in there, because like if we expanded to 10, Gilmore Girls would be in there for me.
Well, I feel like that Gilmore Girls, that One Tree Hill thing started that whole CW-ish
in their mind though. I can't believe one of y'all put Game of Thrones on y'all shit.
I did not like Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones for me, it was the books more than it was the show. I was only watching the show because I read the books. So I like a lot.
It is great TV.
I like a lot of the actors. I like a lot of the actors in Game of Thrones and stuff like that, and stuff that they're on to do now. But I still like the books like 10 times better than the show.
You know what else I don't like?
What?
Walking Dead.
Nah.
What?
Nah, I don't get into zombie shit. I don't get it. I don't get into.
I fucks with it.
I don't get into period.
Hold on.
Because we're dragons and shit. Niggas didn't take showers. and I don't and fucking I don't get into shit like that.
Yo, no, hold on.
I
You got a point there.
That shit was like watching a
You
movie.
got a point there.
I watched
No, hold on. You got a point there.
I watched the first seasons of Game of Thrones and Walking Dead, and I couldn't get into it. I'm just like, I don't like this.
Hold on. Let me tell you what turned my peoples off the Game of Thrones. You remember old boy Peter whatever his name is that ran the ball through, right?
Yeah.
You remember when he had the one problem with the one prostitute not wanting to get with the dude, and then like the one girl had just sucked off the dude on her face. He wiped her mouth and then sent her in with the dude, and she was kissing them all in his mouth. My dude got up and walked away. It's like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
My homie was like, I'm done with this. I'm like, I could have you got to get past that. It's a good show. He's like, nah, bro. Nah. He's like, I would have killed that bitch. That's exactly what came out of his mouth. He's like, they got swords and stuff. I'd have stabbed her right there.
Yeah. I don't like. I tried because the woman that I was with at the time was into Walking Dead real big, and you know, it's like, hey, we go sit and watch this show together type shit. I binge watched the first season, so I could. The idea was me to binge watch to catch up to start the new season with her.
Right.
Mhm.
I binge watched the first season, and she's like, "When you starting season 2?" I was like, "I'm fucking not."
You gotta watch the comics. Now,
season 1 wasn't the best one.
Like,
You know, if you would have
don't-
kept going, you probably would have gotten to it.
I don't like zombies. Like, I don't watch any type of zombie shit because it's fucking
for the point that I give them, the show steered away from the zombie apocalypse and went into on how humanity treats each other, like how humanity really feels about each other. Right. It got deeper when it went on. The problem with the show is, again, like what Game of Thrones is, the comics was so straightforward and so much better than what the show was that I started to fall out of it. Like, the dude finished the comics, shows from the end, and then they got 2 spinoffs coming on. Now, this is the problem I have. Like, if you said if he was going to 10, I would have had 2 shows from the Belanti verse that would have been in there, and that would have been All American, and Black Lightning, with the 2 amazing shows. The Black Lightning is being canceled after this next season.
Okay.
What season they on?
This will be his 4th.
4th, okay.
But and it makes you feel like the shows that you can actually relate to that actually mean something are the ones they're taking off the air. You know what's being replaced with? Wonder Girl and Star Girl and all these I'm finna piss some women off, but all these superhero powered women coming in and take all our black men off TV.
Yeah. Do you talk this shit on your other shows?
On A+ Opinions. Oh, I might get kicked off of A+ Opinions for what I had to say today.
Tough, man. I can't show these to, you know what I'm saying, women. Like,
what about you? What about you, Trell? What are your 5 favorite shows?
I mean, shit, mine's is pretty simple, man. I was
Red Shoe Diaries. Real sex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't even look like that.
It's one show I have to get a shout out to that never gets enough respect for how well it's written and what it was as for me, a child growing up and going through puberty and all that. Californication was my shit.
Bro, Californication, which is that is in my top 10. Because, hey, check it out. The last year of my life, I've kind of lived my life.
Like David Duchovny?
The last year of my have you seen Californication?
Some of it.
Have you, Trell?
Not really.
Indy knows what I'm talking about.
Because it used to be on cable.
It was on Showtime. Yeah, it was on Showtime. It's on streaming now. So
it's on Netflix right now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on streaming.
So Indy knows all my deep dark secrets for the last year since I've been back here. And like my life has kind of basically been like Hank Moody. I'm a writer.
Yeah,
I mean, like, what does that entail? I don't get it. What does that instill?
Just walk around behind. No, just walk around behind Vill and just sing "Indiana, who's your nation?" as he's walking up doing what he's doing.
It's basically I'm a writer who doesn't write, who drives a nice car, and all the ladies love me.
And you're a rapper.
No, he's
No,
he's
not a rapper.
He's
Not a rapper. But if you think
I'm not a rapper either.
if you think she's cute,
You
he done slept. If you think she's cute, she done slept with him for a role for a movie he hasn't written yet.
Hold on. Oh shit.
Oh, so you selling dreams. Okay, I got you. Wow.
No, I don't sell dreams. I'm too real for that. I'll tell you right off the bat. No, that sex was not good enough to get you a role in the movie.
But then he said, "Let's try again."
Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm starting an OnlyFans right now for $50. I will let you know every female he's talking about. $50 to subscribe.
Oh,
every female
shit.
he's talking about.
Oh shit. No. But but ever since I've been behaved very well since like
Yesterday.
April.
Last time we was all on the phone.
No, the end of March, beginning of April. I've been cool. I've been behaving. So from December, but from December till then, it was a wild ride. And he had to have conversations he never thought he'd had to have before.
For real. I was like, okay. All right.
And not even with me. So
All right, anyway.
But
back to my top 5. I ain't fucking with y'all.
Yeah, what are your top 5?
All right, real easy. In no particular order. Mostly cartoons, no lie. Tom and Jerry.
Okay.
Nah, don't say motherfucker. That taught us a lot. That taught us a lot about Friends.
We should have put Friends. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone.
No, Friends ain't one of them.
We was on a break. Oh, sorry.
y'all gonna talk about me. I don't care. Y'all talk about me anyway. Frasier.
No, Frasier's dope.
Frasier's good.
Frasier is definitely one.
Frasier's dope.
Cheers, which is on my list.
Frasier's dope.
Family Guy.
Okay.
Of course, gotta have a Family Guy.
You hate being black, don't you?
Why? Because of Family Guy?
Keep going. You hate yourself.
It's funny. He asked that
Funny is funny.
It's funny that he asked that question.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, Family Guy.
On the panel.
You got 2 more.
Voltron. Voltron.
Okay.
Still there. Definitely got to be there.
Ro might be the only one that's too young to say Voltron.
I had to say Voltron and Power Rangers.
I fuck with that. I fuck with you like now. See, I didn't say Power Rangers for the simple fact that when I found out and I started watching the Sentai, just the Japanese subtitle, it made Power Rangers seem like a fucking joke to me. So
I mean, yeah, you had that advantage. I'm not gonna watch and read the subtitles from what Power Rangers came from, but from what I saw, as me being a preteen and all that shit, it was dope.
Look, doing that helped me read while rapping. If I could get Drake's Ghostwriter over here to help me, dude, I would be a beast because I'd be able to read and rap anything.
He'd be a beast. That's a really good. You could tell. Tom and Jerry surprised me.
Not really. He is that time.
No,
the cartoon.
Tom and Jerry is dope.
The cartoon that could but never really did. You know what I'm saying? Like it was popular but never really popular.
No, see the reason people didn't.
Tom and Jerry movie.
I watched the Tom and Jerry movie.
No,
which one we talking about?
The one that's.
I don't know nothing about no new one.
Oh shit!
You ain't no real fan of Tom and Jerry then.
That's not true. That's not true. Because that ain't Tom and Jerry. I'm talking about 1950s. You know what I'm saying? Tom and Jerry, where it was Tom and Jerry. Ain't no words. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers ain't talking. They just at each other on one. As soon as they see each other.
That's because both characters were dark skinned and they weren't allowed to talk.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
Do you remember the grandma?
Yeah.
What was the grandma?
Which one? The one they wouldn't show her face.
I'm talking. Yeah.
They wouldn't show her face.
Thomas. Yeah. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the black grandma. Them niggas was black. Tom and Jerry was black.
And that's the reason why they wouldn't let them talk. They were suppressing their words.
Ain't that
suppressing their voices. And then when they talk, they give them the whitest voices ever.
See, what is this shit?
I'm about to play this for you.
Oh, hey, I don't care. It's not on my YouTube. Hopefully.
First of all, we could do reviews. Did you guys know about the two teens from Gary who do the show?
Yeah.
Obama surprised them the other day.
Wow,
Pretty cool. Yeah, but they do a reaction show. You know what? I'm going to try to get those guys for a Friday Night Live interview. But they do a reaction show where they film themselves listen to a song for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And these Twins is the new trend is their YouTube page.
Oh,
and they're from the G. They moved now. They made some money. They moved. It looked like they moved to Valpo or some shit.
Yeah, I'd rather them watch them than them two
that.
friggin' conservative twins, the Hasbro brothers or whatever the hell their names are.
Yeah, but they're able to play these songs in their entirety, and they don't get banned from YouTube.
All right, fuck it.
So we're doing a review
of this trailer.
Area official trailer, YouTube. So let that be known.
Let's go.
Commentary. Make sure you put it in the description too. Commentary on Tom and Jerry official trailer.
Commentary, nigga.
If they talking, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, sure. Is it just frozen for me?
Nope, it's froze. I see Tom looking like a painting.
My computer's overloading right now. Like, bro, what are you trying to do to me?
Next to some bad knees.
But as long as y'all could hear us, that's good.
I'm not digging it.
Yeah, I wasn't really either.
Yeah. It was fucking weird.
I'm good on that.
What happened to Indy?
I got muted. I think they'd be better off if they would have just went ahead and ran with an Animaniacs movie with the first episode of Animaniacs coming back on what was that? That Hulu. Is on Hulu.
Yep.
Yeah, with Animaniacs back on Hulu.
Yep. That'll be in my top 10. No, I wouldn't say Animaniacs. I'll say Pinky and the Brain.
Basically Animaniacs.
Because Pinky and the Brain got their own spinoff. They had their own. They had seasons.
Wouldn't have been there without Animaniacs.
True.
110%. Just like Cleveland wouldn't have had his own show if it wasn't no Family Guy.
Well, who watched it?
Enough people
Cleveland show
enough people for get a couple of seasons.
It got canceled real quick.
Don't matter. Family Guy been canceled a couple of times too.
Shit. We can go with something like Futurama. Got canceled several times, but they got such a fan base behind them. They keep having to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like Animaniacs had that back.
Oh my god!
Where they came back,
like Gucci and Jeezy. They get canceled and keep coming back. See how we circled that back around?
I don't like that circle.
Did Vill freeze now?
Oh yeah.
No, he just stuck.
Or is he just staring at? Or he just staring at wrong?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Why you?
There you go.
There you go. Why? You see that
slow
turn?
Yeah.
My computer's froze like a motherfucker.
That was a GQ commercial right there. The way he froze and just turned around, like he looked lovingly in Rome's eyes and turned around, looked at the screen, like
the whole computer's froze. I can't stop it from doing anything right now.
That sucks. We all good.
Legalize being a nerd.
Legalize being a nerd.
Yeah.
I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Talking about my hoodie.
Oh. Yeah, who knows? Whatever. You can still hear me. It's cool. If you can't see me, that sucks. But whatever.
No, it's not matter. You at least you're in a decent pose. You don't have like your mouth open and your eyes closed and shit like that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you just looking like you talking to somebody that owe you $10.
Facts. You do like you gonna fuck somebody up.
I swear to God.
Yeah, the computer's like straight froze like a motherfucker. So I can restart it.
No, just leave the studio and come back in.
You look like a chick just told you no.
I can't leave the studio. The computer's froze.
Yeah.
Well, just talk. I mean, it's a beautiful picture of you. Just leave it up. You'll be all right.
It's a beautiful picture.
Beautiful picture. You're a very handsome man.
Thank you.
I'm secure in my manhood. I'll tell somebody they're handsome when they are. Vill is handsome. Rome is handsome. Trell not so much.
It's the lighting.
It's years of cigarettes and hard liquor.
It's the lighting. I'm actually pretty handsome.
Yeah, definitely.
Mike calls me handsome. God damn it!
We were going
I
somewhere.
look like somebody's husband.
Oh, did y'all get into the whole fucking
Rome.
the
Rome
Jay-Z Drake thing?
he hasn't gave us his five.
Top five.
Top five.
My favorite is Boondocks. That's off top.
You said what?
My
Boondocks?
favorite show of all time is the Boondocks.
That's in my top. That's in my top 25.
Shout out to Aaron Magruder.
Yeah, that's in my top 25.
That shit is.
Y'all remember the PJs?
So then like Chappelle Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Wire though. The Wire, Game of Thrones, and I like Breaking Bad a lot though.
I say the Golden Girls.
Oh shit.
Golden Girls that's a decent show though.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Where am I? I'm at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got one more. You could say that midget show. The midget model.
Bro, the Good Place. I got to give shout outs to the Good Place.
Now, see, Rome got 1 million. It's no particular order.
Smart Guy.
He's a smart guy.
Yo,
Smart guy.
I forgot about that. Let's go.
Yeah. Still alive.
I got like 1 million shows.
Yeah.
There's Oz.
Yeah, you know what?
That shit was good as hell.
Hold on. You're not that much younger than me, but you're showing your age right now.
Think we're done now.
You didn't say your fifth. You didn't
Yes,
say
you
your
did.
fifth one. Which one was it? Oz?
You're muted, Syndrome.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun. We can't hear you, Syndrome.
Well, just so everybody knows, man. Yeah, Syndrome's on mute.
Oh, he riding with Vill?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Vill probably muted the fucking thing over there. But check it out, man. Broken is out on all streaming platforms right now.
Yes.
Broken is out on all streaming platforms
Say
right now.
we
Go check it out.
broken. Dope song. There you
Hey,
go.
Hey, O-Mob said Hit Girl has nice
That's
knees.
crazy. Well, technical difficulties, guys.
No, you're good.
It's all good. We was waiting on your
I can't
number
hear
5.
him.
You're about to.
Colts won.
All right.
Colts won. So, Rome, can you hear me yet?
He can't hear you yet.
Trell, what's your favorite Syndrome song?
Big old bucket.
He like quick.
Big
Quick.
old bucket.
What's your favorite Syndrome song?
That was easy.
Now
That was
they-
easy. And even off that new album, Big Old Bucket,
Oh,
is
no.
still my favorite. And the reason I say that is because that's the first song I saw you perform. And I was sold on Syndrome. Even though I heard your music before, but that one, yeah. All kind of swag, all kind of vibe to it. That shit dope.
My favorite Syndrome song is a song y'all ain't heard yet with him and King Illy.
That's unfair.
That's
not my-
unfair.
Hey, it's not my fault. You don't get the music sent to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We got a
Indy
delay,
with
y'all.
the humble brag. Or the not so humble brag.
I'm saying, Omar got some heat getting ready to drop.
Hell nah.
Vill, what's yours?
Vill doesn't listen to Rome's music.
He don't listen to nobody's music.
He doesn't. He listens
Wrong.
to what's on the hard drive, maybe.
Hold on. I'm almost
Is the
back
hard-
in, guys.
Is the hard drive back in the computer?
No.
Wrong.
I'll explain that in a second. I'm about to be
What's your
back.
favorite indie song?
Stay in the hood.
Stay in the hood.
Damn, Vill, how old are we? Shit.
This camera, this camera I got now is not a good last one. It says "Good morning, King. Check your cash app." He checks his cash app and his request for $1,200.
Yeah.
This echo is killing us right now. I'm glad this isn't an official episode.
It's the pilot.
Indy is funny as hell, man.
This just
Hold on, Rob. You still gotta answer.
This just Sunday dinner.
What I ain't answer?
What's your favorite indie song?
You say
Thanos
iPod.
season.
Thank you. That's because he's on it.
Is that why?
No,
Actually, no, that's not true. It's probably curtain call then. It's probably curtain call.
I'm never going to be a solo artist.
Indie. What's your favorite indie song?
My favorite indie song?
Broken in stores on all platforms.
And don't forget to buy your iPhone.
My favorite indie song is Struggle. Struggle featuring Shelby O. Trife Life 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say you took it back.
That was the first solo song I ever recorded.
Was it?
Yes.
Wow.
2001. Damn, yo.
No, we just wise, man. We're wise.
That was that's older than me and Vill's relationship. Like Struggle is before Vill. That's pre-Vill. That's messed up. I got music and I can say pre-Vill. Pre-Vill, post-Vill.
Right, that's crazy.
God damn, am I dying soon?
That's don't. That's not funny.
You the oldest one.
No, I think that's Craig.
No, I'm oldest.
You're older than Craig?
Yep.
He needs to stop drinking.
Craig, if you're watching, leave a
Oh man,
I'm never getting a critical verse.
Yeah, you didn't fuck that up. Leave a comment below.
I'm never gonna be able to park in this driveway ever again.
Where Vill at? He don't like us no more?
Omar said.
nah, I ain't trying to get a link back up. That's crazy. Y'all still see me. You got that.
Is it bad that the last video I released was curtain call? We never finished flu season. We still haven't started Broken. And yeah. And we never did. No. Illy Indy, ain't it? Illy Indy was last video.
Look, that song was hard. I like that shit. That's on my top.
That's all right. That hook is the hardest part about that song.
Nah, man, y'all didn't listen to y'all verses.
I'm the only one with verses.
Well, you know what I mean.
I don't even think you listen to the song.
Of course I listen to the song. I don't know why I said y'all.
Well, I think you're thinking about something else.
No, I know what I'm talking about.
What I got coming though, ooh wee. I got a track with King Illy and Rome on it. That's bananas. I got my G Scott hook. Bananas.
Okay,
And I got my 32 T Clark and Ill Brown beats.
Sitting on them.
Nah, Rome done took half of them.
We're back.
Yeah, Rome done took half the beats. I'm mad because I went back and listened to the beat I gave him, and now I want it back.
All right. Well, that was fucking weird.
Yeah, it was. And now everybody done got offline because I was talking about myself.
That is why that is what we call the ghost of Herman Cain.
So we done with the echo?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I like hearing myself echo.
You're so vain.
No, that's why, like, when you get a room, like, this is when you're a bachelor, and in your room, you have nothing but a mirror and a bed, nothing else in it, and you make sure the walls are hollow so you can just hear it just echo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just echo. And then when she's screaming your name, just don't let her call you Charm, because I don't know why chicks think my name is Charmin instead of Sherman, because they be calling me toilet paper all the time.
You make it too easy. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. You made it too easy.
Whoa, bro.
This guy,
They call you Charmin because you're the shit.
That's what I try to say, but then, like,
but you want the hollow room with the man. We got to do better, man.
why we gotta do better? You want to put soundproofing on the wall? So no, I want everybody to hear. I want to be like Trey Songz. And the neighbors know my
Now
name.
that may be a little vain.
Well,
Told y'all.
shit.
This nigga vain.
No, but look, all right, everybody give out their top shows. Don't nobody really care about that. What's up with this post that was who posted that? Did you post that wrong about the Jay-Z Drake?
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Get into that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because
I don't think he loses to Drake.
I'll be
20
interested in
songs?
hearing Vill's perspective on this. 20 songs, depending on what happens. I think Drake can get them, yo. I think we're underrating Drake's catalog, and I
I'm
know.
not trying to hear that singing ass shit that he.
But see, we're talking about a catalog versus content.
Hold on.
Now, if you played all rap songs, it depends on what you know what songs Hov play though.
Right.
Nah,
we talking about content.
No,
catalog.
we're talking about. No, we're not talking about putting something together. We're talking about verses. When you go with verses, them sitting there just like Gucci and Jeezy performing their songs.
No.
And I think dog.
No fucking way.
Half
It's
the
the songs though, bro.
It
got to be the songs at the end of the day.
Half the people that are gonna tune in, I can guarantee you, don't even know 10, let alone 20 Jay-Z songs.
You can't put those two together because it's two different generations.
Yeah, I
They
don't
don't
think that's
care.
what I said too.
They
That's
don't
what
care what verses.
I said the same point too.
They
They're not in the same
care with
generation.
verses. They don't care with verses. They don't care.
It was the same thing when Busta was trying
That's not
to,
really true.
hit T.I. Like you in two different generations.
I said about Gucci.
No, that's because T.I.
That's because
T.I. would have lost. That's why he didn't want nothing with Busta.
But
same thing that I said
that's
about
the same
Gucci
thing.
earlier.
T.I. didn't think he would have lost.
T.I. would have lost.
I would.
That's why T.I. didn't take. That's why T.I. didn't take the verses.
That's not why.
That is.
think
Hey,
so.
wrong.
I'm listening to Drake.
Yo, he just said.
That's your cup of tea. It's not
Hey,
like me.
Vill. He just said the reason T.I. didn't take the Busta battles because he thought he would win.
That's not what I said.
If you think
not
you
what
will
I
win,
said
if
at
you
all.
think you will win, why wouldn't you take it?
Because he
knew he was
the generational
No,
gap.
he knew he was gonna lose.
Who you gonna have listening?
He
You know what I'm saying?
lost.
Yeah, T.I. would have lost to
T.I.
Busta though.
T.I. wouldn't have
Once again, that's because Busta has such a long track record and so much to pick from. It's the same thing with Jay-Z and Drake. Like Drake, he's been on a run, but
Drake has been on
doing this shit for
Drake's been on
years
a 10
and years now.
Drake has been on a 10-year run.
Correct. But Jay-Z's is longer. He's still been doing this thing even in the 10 years, and the nigga retired twice.
I don't know, bro.
He
I don't know.
still got banged.
I don't know.
I'm
But
just saying,
all I know, Trell, you're wrong because gonna make your body win. That comes on. T.I. can't play shit after it. What he's gonna play? That fucking song you got with Justin Timberlake?
Bro, will you please not sing out
I'm
there again?
not going to sit back and justify that bullshit because we know that Busta would have run that round.
Busta's
He got hella round winners.
You matching
Hey,
up.
give me some more.
You'll be better off. You'd be
played
better off matching Busta Rhymes
nigga.
up with Missy
Woo-ha! I
Elliott.
got you all in check.
Listen
No,
to what
he
I'm
is
saying
gonna-
though. Hold on. You got to hear me out. Listen to what I'm saying. You'd be better off
If Rome had
mixing-
Candyman
you
powers,
keep
Sherman
on
would have died.
Busta Rhymes with Missy Elliott. Because then we can go off that, you know what I'm saying, that timeline when they was both at their peaks and shit.
T.I. doesn't.
Weird ass videos and all that. You can't put T.I.
No,
against Busta Rhymes.
T.I.
I think people
T.I. doesn't have the
underestimating
choice to
T.I.
watch
like
that.
a motherfucker. Because I could make a playlist of 20 songs that'll rock the fuck out of almost anybody that he goes up with. A lot of people are not looking to his whole catalog.
I believe that too. I know that he's got well over 20 records that are will rock.
But
it's just gonna be tough against somebody like Busta Rhymes, though, especially with the performance angle too. You know,
Pass the
Cavassier going crazy.
Pass the Cavassier.
Right,
And I don't even like that song.
The whole energy is different. Did y'all hear T.I.'s new album? There's no energy in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a typical T.I. album.
But Busta's
Typical
new album.
T.I.
Busta's new album.
Got songs,
but exactly. Then you put it with Busta's new album, Energy. You know what I mean? So how can you compare the two? They don't mesh.
There is a generation.
You gotta break your neck, nigga. Break your neck, nigga.
Yes. Yes, bro. You put that shit, I'm gonna lose my damn
who made that beat? Wasn't that Swiss Beats?
I don't know who made that beat.
But they went nuts on that motherfucker.
I remember everybody trying to rap on that beat afterwards and not being able to do it.
Yeah.
I think the only person that succeeded was like Cap One or something that actually sounded halfway decent.
If we was going with producer battles.
Come on. Like who?
Come on.
Who? Like who you want to put up against who?
I got
I don't know. Throw them out there.
I got T Clark and L Brown over all y'all niggas.
We talk about mainstream too.
Oh, my bad.
That's unfair. They gonna kill him. They gonna kill him. They not getting what they deserve.
Hit Boy been on the run.
It's all subjective to your type of style, like whatever. Like who's your favorite producer of all time, bro?
All time, probably Just Blaze.
Okay, Indy.
It's a good one.
Fuck.
Skip him.
Yeah, you gonna have to come back to me. That's hard. I'm thinking like
that's really tough though.
The legendary Trackster.
Okay, Dr. Dre for me.
That's what I was gonna. That would have been my other. It would have been Dr. Dre.
Timberland for me. It's Timberland for me because of the. It's just that fucking
that would have been my
that Aaliyah genuine. Like I was in school when that shit was coming. When that 1 in a million hit. You know what I'm saying? With all that shit, that was like my at the prom in high school and shit like that. So that's what hit me the hardest. And he was just
That definitely would have been my second because he brought a complete new style.
Nobody
ever heard no shit like that before.
The Neptunes is my second because that was the next phase I was in.
Fucking for real. Fucking
shit. Red Spider.
I don't know. And Ville's gonna come out of like left field with like 8 motherfuckers that we forgot about, and then we're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Swear to God.
But I mean, it's so many. It's a lot of newer guys that's cold too, though. Like Derringer be making some cold ass.
Legion
Justice League,
Legion beats. Now y'all laughing. A couple of them producers from them is cold. A couple of them, not all of them. They nasty. Yeah. But
what you got, Vill?
No, but Drake would watch that whole thing. That whole thing when they were bringing the Wayne thing into it, man.
So
who did that?
Who would you rather see Jay-Z go up against, Lil Wayne or Drake?
He could go against both of them niggas at the same time for all I care.
Yeah, he really could.
Kind of how I'm feeling. It don't really matter what.
Like, for me,
I think he'll have a better chance with going up against Lil Wayne. I think he'll have a better competition. but
Nah,
still
bro.
he's still gonna wash the dishes, man.
Wayne's gonna get washed.
Wash the dishes.
Yeah,
Wayne's gonna get
he's
washed.
still gonna wash the dishes.
Wayne can't make it past
Drake.
Drake.
Drake too, bro. He gonna scrub him, bro.
Nah. That's all right. That's all right. Because you know what I'm gonna do after that happens. Y'all talking all
Not a
that shit.
stain on me.
I'm going right to fucking what's that shit? NCI, whatever the fuck show it is he on, whatever show got canceled. I'm gonna dust off LL and go sit him on the fucking throne and say fucking versus Jay-Z. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
LL got some. LL got some killer though.
he got some dope shit. But
LL,
it's his catalog's hit and miss. He's put out a lot of albums that it's like at least every album Jay's had a hit on.
I think, man.
Hasn't been that.
Hold up. You know,
every album, multiple hits.
You know who I might put Jay up against, to be totally honest with you, and I might be coming out of left field with this.
Okay.
Ludacris.
No.
I kind of like that though, but
it'll be fun.
He's still outside of Jay's generation though, bro.
Yeah.
The only person is Nas, Big Pac, really, bro, and we can't really do that. The only person is Nas, and nobody really want to see that neither.
Nigga, Biggie don't got 20 songs.
Biggie really don't have 20 songs.
Biggie don't got 20 songs.
Nah, and Diddy ain't
got 7 songs, nigga.
And who they gonna have? And who they gonna have do it? Diddy gonna sit there and play every song he featured on.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And you know why? Is because Diddy didn't have this nigga in there recording like he should have been. Pac had the work ethic where he was recording whether niggas told him to or not.
Yeah.
Biggie was a nigga that enjoyed the spotlight.
No, it wasn't just that. It was
to the camera.
Diddy enjoys the spotlight, so they want to go and they want to go enjoy what they're doing. Like I can't knock that though, because if I'm getting it, I want to be able to enjoy it too. But
Pac's timeless because of the shit he was speaking on that's still relevant today. Everything that's wrong in the world today, this nigga was rapping about. Cops still.
So who can Pac go against?
You know, motherfucking team.
What?
Pregnancy,
who could Pac?
All this shit, fucking crooked politicians. Everything's still fucking relevant today. Imagine if this nigga Pac was live right now with Donald Trump as a president.
I like Tupac, but I don't like him as much as Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie's a better rapper.
I mean, that's understandable though.
Yeah.
I don't like
people say
I love Tupac. I don't like Pac as much as I like DMX.
True. Yes.
But I can ride the Pac. I can vibe. You know what I'm saying? I can vibe the Pac. Pac to me is situational. Like when I'm listening to him, like it's certain modes I'm in.
Well, here's the thing with Pac. No matter what your situation is, you can put on his music and it makes that music your situation now.
Nah, bro.
You kind of gotta find it. If
Brenda's got a baby will never be my situation.
Well,
that's not true though. Well, I get what you're saying, but that's not true though.
Brenda's got a baby will never be my situation.
Brenda's had a baby in my car before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't, because every time I look at a person,
you could be happy, sad, tired, whatever. And
I mean, I guess,
and that song is going to dictate how your next 3 minutes and 21 seconds is going to go.
What it really come down to is like, okay, Pac got something for everybody
in them.
You know, if you're listening to Pac, you gotta.
It still resonates 25 years later.
It don't resonate with me like DMX resonates with me.
Correct.
Maybe if you wasn't robbing niggas when you was young.
And I mean, I'm not fucking smoking crack or nothing like that. but the fucking his music resonates with me.
And you weren't fucking 15-year-old daughters either.
When I was 17, I was, but
you listen to some DMX shit now, and he's one of my favorites. DMX is in my top 10.
DMX was one of them who made me feel like shit was possible, dog. Like when I was listening to him,
that nigga said a lot of questionable shit.
Yeah.
Like,
but he also said I'm slipping, I'm falling, and I can't get up.
Yeah. Yeah, right. And that's maybe why he was raping the 15-year-old girl daughter that was in the back room.
But niggas still fucking R. Kelly.
Hey, Rev said you're Brenda now.
Don't nobody care what Rev got to say.
And a lot of people are gonna care because next week, an exclusive Nerd Mix Villain Radio Friday Night Live special. We have Kyle Rev Miller streaming live at 8:00.
He's not ready for what's finna come out. We getting into the shits.
We getting into the
We
shit.
getting straight to the shits.
Oh
shit.
boy.
This is going to be interesting.
Straight to the
yes, it
shits.
will be.
So all 5 of us are going to be in the studio at one time.
Yeah.
I guess I got to bring an extra light.
Well, what we'll do is we'll set up multiple cameras. We'll have Studio B, that little area is back in Studio B. We'll have a camera set up there, and then we'll have 4 right here and 1 over there. So you'll probably get left out.
I'll bring my own camera.
Well, yeah. No shit. That other camera will be by Studio B.
Ah, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Hey, is O-Mob gonna be there? Because I want to be getting a tattoo the whole time we're doing this.
I mean,
That'd be dope.
You could book that time for him to tattoo you while it's happening.
Nah, I'll just get a fucking Mob ink tattoo and get it for free.
You still have to book. You still got to book the time.
I'll book the time. Only if it comes with a fucking chocolate banana shake.
Well, you just got to get there before they close at 2:30.
You telling me you're not selling the shakes at Vill and Radio yet?
No, I'm not selling the shakes and Vill and Radio yet.
The salesperson.
But I would like to announce that we are. There's a good chance that we will be expanding here at Vill and Radio.
Ooh.
Yes.
Drum roll.
Indy
More
the
news on that later.
It's Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
Dance studio.
Dance studio. Ooh. We're doing we're gonna do like a little film set for porn.
That's actually an excellent idea for that. Oh shit.
Hey, I think he went and got his stuff ready to come here right now.
He's about to,
he on his way.
he's packing up
Got
other
to do a
group.
right now.
Bring that shit over here.
What did you do? Did you go pack up your stuff to come here right now?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Yo.
You gotta talk about the Lou. I knew it.
Oh shit.
Not only do we have nag for the porn set we're gonna have, I have custom Disney nag holders so you can let it go the proper way.
Oh shit.
Man.
Oh fuck. That was not what I was expecting, but it worked.
Oh man.
I ain't
Hey,
saying you fucked up.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
He went. He got his porn bag so he could hurry up and get over here.
Oh man.
Oh no, man.
That's crazy.
Hey, you know what? This Sunday dinner thing turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, Indy, you should see because I got the dry erase board on the wall now, and we could look at it, and we put like the list of what we're going to talk about. And tonight's was the intro, the outfit interview, the Rev and D-Edge, Friday Night Live, Gucci versus Jeezy, then everything. And so far, that everything has kind of morphed into fucking everything.
Yeah, that's what it do, man.
So there was a question that I wanted to ask once we start getting into producers, but now I fucking forgot what it was. Damn.
I would really love to have special guests come by out of Rev, like make it like a Rev "This Is Your Life" moment.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what we're doing though.
Yeah, ex-girlfriends, rappers that he done stuff for, like.
Hey, we got the calling line, so we got the number. Hey, put it this way: it's Sunday night. We got till Friday for us to do whatever we can behind the scenes, and you know a lot of those people already. So guess what you get to do this week, buddy?
Hold on. What's that dude from Love and Hip Hop that had the fucking baby mama that did the fucking porn with the shower thing? Stevie J or Stevie Ray, whatever the fucking name was. Yeah.
Was it him?
I'm ready for that.
Oh yay! Whoa! What?
Yeah, Stevie J, what the fuck his name is? Face.
Okay.
We finna get into the shits.
Hey,
Rev, I don't think you're ready for this, boy.
Rev
He said, "You want the shits? Got you."
You want the shits? Got you. Rev, do you know what you're getting into?
Hey,
Oh, hey, he
man,
just
you
not
understand.
gonna answer.
no, hold up. We're gonna
He
send him.
gonna just
No,
sit
hold
there
up.
and be like, "I'm not answering that."
No, we're gonna send him an Uber. In the Uber, we're gonna send him a bottle of wine, so he's already a bottle of wine in by the time he gets here.
He don't live that far.
We're gonna make him go around the block.
Who's paying for the Uber?
I'll pay for the Uber.
It's
I'll pay.
$7 Uber.
I'll pay for the Uber. I sold 40 phones in 2 weeks. I'll pay for the Uber.
And they gave you a $45 headset as a gift.
No shit.
While you playing, this is a HyperX headset, one of the best headsets in gaming.
Hey, you sent me that message, and I was like, he seems kind of sad about this.
Nah. Trell knows how I feel about HyperX. I used to be sponsored by HyperX when I was working at GameStop.
That's whatever that means. Who cares? But
everybody.
Hey, we're gonna send Rob as an Uber driver to pick up fucking.
No,
Rev.
we're not. No, we're not.
Okay, guys,
That's not happening.
you gotta remember, you gotta be here by at least 6 o'clock, except for Indy, because who knows what time he's getting off work.
Well, if I can get a certain individual, if I can get
He said, "I don't know."
I'm dead ass. We'll talk about that later, but yeah, I don't know.
So who's not gonna be here on Friday?
Hold on, Rev said when I said you want the shits, that's what I meant. Watch your beverages.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, literally. Okay, you guys can sit behind the desk, and I'll go sit in Studio B area where
Fuck that. Mine gonna have a top on it.
Nah,
Hey, no, we
with
can't
y'all.
have Indy can be in Studio B because he has to be here so he could get the contact high.
oh fuck.
It's not a real show if he don't got a contact high.
Put Trell in Studio B.
See, look here, man. I ain't got no red hair.
I gotta sit up here and get high.
Yeah, she said, I gotta be over here for that shit.
Over here for that.
But speaking of Rev, he's been working on new music lately. So
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Talk about that. He might want to save that for Friday, but whatever. He
was definitely trying to say that for Friday.
Oh, I'm not going into detail about it or anything like that. I'm just gonna say he's working on new music. So I'm kind of giving him a rundown of stuff that we'll be talking about on Friday. Okay. So why don't you just shut the fuck up and help me out?
Why don't you just blindside him?
Well, no, Rev's the type of person that gives you the list of what you're gonna talk about.
I believe that.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of where we're at with that.
We might come in and he might have people there to just run the fucking pod that day.
No, he knows that's not gonna happen. But it's gonna be a good episode. This Friday Night Live thing's turning out to be pretty good. Like I said, we got Rev this coming Friday, November 27th. So as you're fucking eating all your turkey leftovers and shit like that, and you're tired of your fucking family already, because you're gonna be tired of your family about 37 seconds into walking into the house on Thursday. Friday night, you're gonna pull up, you're open your laptop, fucking shoot the fucking the screen onto your TV, and then you can fucking watch the episode.
Yes, we're fucking. This pod is more important. Go.
Oh wow.
So, shit, I didn't mute myself.
All right, I think Young ready to go.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
Got things to do.
But we'll be talking about a wide variety of topics with Rev because he's highly knowledgeable in a wide variety of topics. But after that show, the week after, on December 4th, we will have Friday Night Live with The Edge, the legend himself. And
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When The Edge went to the Who's Your Favorite podcast,
Yes.
he gave them AirPods. And would you please let him know there's going to be 4 individuals on the panel?
We're not getting no AirPods.
And my chain size is 26 inches.
Jesus.
Next Friday is Friday Night Live with Rev, who's a 20-year creative, entertainment, and business professional. He's an award-winning musician. He's an entrepreneur and an all-around asshole, plus this asshole. And he said that's the final one. So at least if he's gonna put my picture on it, he's gonna make it a little bit bigger.
It's kind of fucked. It's kind of
because he's an asshole.
No,
why would he make your picture bigger?
It's kind of fucked up how he said fuck everybody else on the pod. I mean, I understand leaving Trell out, but
I don't understand that. I don't quite understand that.
But like fuck. I mean, I am Nerd Mix.
Well, that was just the background that he did. We have the plugger. We have the plugger that he made.
Nah, it's cool. Fuck Rev. He did it on purpose.
But I don't know where that. And I still want to get this going here. We need somebody who wants to do the first episode.
I said I would do it.
You would do it.
I'll do it. I said I'll do it.
Okay, you said you'll do it. So we're gonna set up a day on that. We want to get this content, all this content creation going again because we're probably gonna be locked down again or whatever.
Facts.
It's starting to get cold again. Motherfuckers don't like going outside. Fucking there's curfews. The bars only could have a certain amount of people in right now. So why not sit back, relax, and watch some shit on this platform?
Yeah, which reminds me too that both of you, for if we get locked down, you need
we don't know who you point at.
Well, obviously I'm not pointing at Vill because I said for both of you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He talking about me and you.
Yeah, if we get locked down, you both have Logi kits coming.
Yeah.
So
well, the thing is, Rome could always come through because I'm labeled a news and media company. So
well, I was just saying it's something that makes it easy. We have no excuses.
Yeah.
Put it that way. We have no excuses. It is no excuses anymore.
There you go.
So that's what it is. We are the leading podcast network, and I'm going to say we're the leading podcast network in the Midwest. When I say podcast network, I mean running more than one show a week, and we have no excuses then to get this content out that everybody wants to see.
We are home of
There's
the
more
Link Up
coming.
podcast. We are home of the Link Up Sunday Dinner, the Danger Zone, White Devils, the Villain Radio Show, and
more to come because I'm bringing everything over here.
I'm still trying to have Keisha bring her shit over here.
Yeah, Anime Assembled, everything is coming over here. Fuck it. Let's go.
Tune in.
We're on our way.
Tune in next Friday night, 8:00. We'll be here with the little man himself.
That's why he put friggin' Vill, so he wouldn't feel like everybody else was so much taller than him.
Oh shit!
But then he
all the same size, except
for Trell. I mean, he could put Trell on there too. I mean,
nah, Trell taller. Stop that.
And who?
Rev?
Both of y'all.
You ain't taller than me.
No, you're not.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking about Vill.
Are you?
We all like the same height.
We're all like 5'9".
I ain't talking about Rome. I know I'm shorter than I'm taller than you, Vill.
No, Vill's like the same height as me.
Hey, I tell you what,
I
put some toilet tissue in my shoes.
Every
Fuck
time
y'all.
Trell sees me, he's always drinking, so everything is small.
Every time you see me, you drinking.
No, I don't drink no more.
Since when?
Jordan Lucas is the greatest rapper alive.
Oh, here he goes with that shit.
Do we have to do this?
Next week, 8:00. Here at Mix Villain Radio present Friday Night Live with Kyle Rev Miller. I just
he do like an albino.
Kyle or Rev is Kev now. Kev Miller. Next
Kev.
week, Friday Night Live.
Yeah, albino fucking Kevin Hart.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh man. Hey, I want to know what he's wearing because if he's dressing up in his pit bull fit and he's actually dressing up, I might wear a shirt and tie because he's not going to be dressed better than me.
You're gonna wear a shirt and tie because you're coming straight here from work.
Oh, you wouldn't let me set it up? I just wanted the reason why I'm going to show up with a
tie on coming from work.
I know.
Yeah, thanks for just throwing it out there. I just wanted to make it seem like I was trying to dress better than him. I didn't want to know everybody I came straight from work. Just ruin the ambiance of setting up the moment.
Well, shit, I'm glad you let me know. I'll bring a tie.
Trell got a clip-on tie from court.
Oh, dude, they got them zipper ties now.
I don't have to go to court
and it just zips up. They got zipper ties now. Those are
I don't
dope.
have to go to court anymore.
anymore. That's why I said it's from a long time ago.
Yeah, I thought.
Long
Hey,
time ago.
I thought I was never gonna have to court. I thought I was never gonna have to go to court again, and then divorce happened.
Oh well, yeah, that's not good.
I'm happy in my marriage. I'm not going to court.
You have to say that because she's close to you.
No, she's actually not even here. So
Hey,
Hey.
shout out! Hey, this is out. This is about to
Yes.
start here. We were talking about this at the top of the show.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Oh,
That's a lot of periods in True Show. What's the acronym
Pe-
stand for?
The real.
he don't even remember anymore.
I know he's thinking really hard about this shit.
The real understand empowerment, showing hard work over worry. True Show.
Okay,
that's dope.
Rob Villain's an acronym too.
Oh, by the way, yeah.
You don't know that.
By the way, that was a dope cover too. By the way,
Shout out to
Shout out
Kev.
to Kev.
Shout out to Kev.
Hey, I was telling Rome too after I listened to the album. I was like, that album fit, the mood of the cover. You know what I mean? Them two go together perfect.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, maybe that was the
You
whole
could go
reason.
and listen to this song if you want to.
Nobody
I like
listens.
how you put it at there.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
it's
not
the
gonna
holy
listen
water.
to it, so
Hey,
y'all might as well.
You're lucky for the
I
hey.
like that.
Wonder
I
who came up with the concept for that cover.
I don't know, man. I know some guy, Indy, I think it was.
Yeah, but we know who did the cover, right? Kev.
The song is dope.
man.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, Rob Villain's an acronym too.
For what?
It stands for rude, obnoxious bastard, verbally insulting, lame lyricist, and ignorant niggas.
How long did it take you to come up with
But hold on, but he didn't need all
That's
the
a bit
period.
long. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
he didn't need all them Keisha Passmores though.
when I knew
in between the thing.
you already knew what it was.
I was told we couldn't say period anymore, so I just say Keisha Passmore. You didn't need all them Keisha Passmores in there.
Indy's name.
Shout out to Keith.
Indy is an acronym too for I need dick yesterday.
Oh man.
Every time the ladies call me out, that's what they say. They needed me yesterday.
Yeah, I hope you got your door shut right now. Are you in your office right now?
No,
Trouble,
I don't have a desk yet, so I'm even gonna show y'all. Look at this. So I'm at the dining room table,
Okay.
and I got like the computer and everything sitting on the dining room table.
Where is your big ass dining room table with no dining room?
Look, we gonna make it work. You'll see for Thanksgiving if you come through. Rome will see. It's gonna work.
You're going on Thanksgiving too?
Yeah.
Why you don't sound very thrilled about that?
Rome likes food.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I like food. That's it.
Yeah, he likes food. He don't like Indy at all, but he likes food, so he's gonna go for the food.
It'll be all right. By the way, Broken is out on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, I've been waiting on it.
Yeah, featuring
Hollow Game Bug.
It's on all streaming platforms right now. Make sure you check that out. Also, check out
Strip Club Popcorn.
Yeah, Strip Club Popcorn's on there. Video coming soon. Critical featuring G Scott. Tune in this Wednesday at 5.
Critical featuring who?
G Scott.
That was G Scott on there?
Young Gerald.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, Young Gerald.
I swear I didn't hear. I thought it was all critical.
Now, this Wednesday, 5 o'clock, White Devils podcast with me and Rich Herman. And then Friday night, again, we'll be here with Kev.
All right.
But thank you guys for tuning in.
Here. Yeah, we'll be here with Rao, Kev, Miller.
Oh, shit. Tune in next week, guys. And then next Sunday, we'll be back with Sunday dinner with some variation of us. Shout out to Indy for jumping in, even though he said he.
Right on, bro.
The Colts won. I had to pop in.
Well, hopefully they win again next week too.
And now I'm gonna watch. Now I'm gonna go watch Roman Reigns mop the floor with fucking Drew McIntyre.
Okay, and on
All
that
right.
note, we'll see you guys later.
Love.